morning, good morning. Today is Saturday. It's 7:28 a.m. I got an offer from DoorDash to go to Walgreens and shop for 7 items. I'm going to get $13.25 for 8.2 miles. I accepted this offer because the drop-off is taking me back to my hotspot zone. So even though it's not $2 for every mile, I don't have to drive it really anywhere once I drop off the order. And hopefully whatever I'm shopping for is not going to be that difficult. On DoorDash, you can look at the items before you accept the offer, but they only give you 30 seconds to make the decision, so I usually don't look. I just cross my fingers and press accept and see what happens. The worst case scenario for this order would be if it's makeup. That's always the hardest thing to shop for at Walgreens. I think the miles are going to be less, probably about 1.5 miles less, because the app wants me to take the freeway all the way to Windmill and then backtrack to get to the Walgreens. But I'm going to get off at Eastern, and it's going to reduce the distance for the shopping by about 1 mile, 1.5 miles. It went from 3 miles to 1.8, so about 1.25 miles less of a drive. The temperature is currently 56 degrees. It's windy, sunny, clear. I don't know what the high is going to be today. Probably only in the 60s. It's kind of chilly this morning. don't think I'll be working very long today because it's Saturday and the traffic's so light, it's easy to get around today. And usually on the weekends, people are more generous, so I should get to my $50 goal pretty quick. Arrive at store, start the shopping. Don't send a message to the customer. They don't need to know anything. All right, we're here. Let's do it. Sour Patch Watermelon. Powdered donuts. They changed the packaging. Peach sparkling. Approved substitute. Dog treat. All done. Checking out. It's strong today. I'm gonna have to really watch out for my door. Make sure make sure my door doesn't hit anybody's car when I open my door. The shopping went just fine. The only problem was the packaging for the sparkling water had changed so dramatically I didn't even recognize it as being the right product. Other than that, it was fine. Looks like it wants me to take the freeway, but I think I'll take the street. I think it'll be faster. Traffic's so light. I believe it's going to be a house and a leave at the door based on the address. There was no problems checking out of the Walgreens. There was no one in line, and the cashier was really fast and friendly, so no problems at all. There was some worker in there who was pushing a dolly, and he was unhappy about something. I think it had something to do with not getting a raise or a promotion or something, some job performance, and not happy with something that happened. That's what I overheard. He was not having a good day. He obviously had expectations for something and was disappointed in how it all worked out. And everything was in stock except for the strawberry kiwi sparkling water. So the substitute was just that strawberry sparkling water. It's about 2 more miles to the drop off. Total miles for this looks like it's going to be a little over 8 miles. Or actually 7.9 is what it looks like based on the map. So 8 miles. When I woke up this morning, I told myself that I'm not going to accept any shopping orders because I was tired of lifting heavy items and pushing carts. And what was the first offer I took? It was shopping. I just couldn't turn it down. I was like, well, that's good money. It's taking me right back to my zone. I'm like, why would I not take it? It's just a Walgreens. Maybe if it would have been a lot more items. Probably if it would have been a lot more items, I wouldn't have taken it. It was the combination that it was Walgreens, so that's a small store to shop in, and the items were under 10 items is why I took it. Sometimes I feel burned out from shopping inside of grocery stores. I get tired of, it's not necessarily the size of the store, it's the constant effort I have to put to try to avoid people when I'm pushing the cart around corners and up and down aisles. It gets irritating after a while. Trying to deal with people that are, going too fast in their shopping cart, or they're blocking the aisle with their shopping cart. All that stuff just gets on your nerves after a while. Okay, we are here. Oh, I gotta go around. It's too heavy. Thank you. goodness. Oh, to order, $12, 6.6 miles. Accept. Directions. Except we're going to be going to Scrambled. I'm going to get $12, 6.6 miles. After I do this assignment, I will be already halfway to my goal. That's just in two jobs. It's 7:56 a.m. so the Scrambled restaurant should be quiet. Most people aren't awake yet to have their weekend, breakfast get together. So, and the order should be ready. They're usually pretty good at having the orders ready. I hope. Sometimes they don't. I've got to sit out on a bench outside, and in this wind, I really don't want to be sitting outside. You don't really get an option to sit inside of Scrambled when you go. They don't have enough seating. So the delivery drivers are forced to sit outside. Maybe I'll carry in my jacket, or just throw my jacket on when I get out of the car as an insurance policy in case the order's not ready and I have to sit outside. I guess that's what I'll do. I just have to remember to take the jacket off once I get back in the car, or I'm going to be overheating. Exit. I've arrived at the store. Yeah, they're working on my order. Yeah. That's what they're doing, alright. Well, let's see if it's busy. It looks kind of busy. Guess I'll park here away from the crowd. Hey, they started a new thing, a new policy, I guess, at Scrambled, where you have to confirm the order before you can leave. So it's a bit of a mess trying to do it because I have two different orders. I have two different orders to manage. One of them had 2 drinks. They handed me both the orders, so my hands were full. And then they said, "Can you confirm the order?" I'm like, okay, well, how am I supposed to do this? There's no table for me to set anything down. So I set one on the floor, and then they said, "Oh no, set it over here on this table." I'm like, wow, this is gonna be a process. Normally it's so quick to get in and out of there, but not today. With having to confirm the order, it made it a lot harder to get out of there. Oh man. And of course, look, I forgot to take my jacket off. Now I'm hot. Oh boy. Now I've got to remember when I arrive at the customer's location, I need to take my jacket off. We're traveling 5 minutes from here. Is it an apartment? It's an apartment. Did they give me any instructions like gate codes or anything? Let's see. No. They've left me to fend for myself. They gave me no gate code, no building number, and it's a handed to me. And it's gonna be the one that doesn't have a drink. The instructions wrong. I went the long way. Oh man, I thought it was an apartment. It looks like it's a business. Oh no, I went totally the longest way possible. What a disaster. I thought I was being so smart. I went 2 miles out of my way. Wow. How did I misread that? And I don't know what happened. I misread the instructions. I could have sworn it showed the drop-off was over near Spencer. But it's not. Totally went the wrong way. Well, whatever. miles down the drain. Well, at least there was no traffic. It was practically across the street from the restaurant. Well, it's not an apartment, it's going to be a business. It's going to be this building straight ahead. So I'll just park over here. Hi, for You're welcome.
Have a great day, honey.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Yeah. Thank goodness the customer was busy doing hair for somebody and they didn't see me make a fool of myself driving the wrong way. All right. Now let's see where this other customer is before I even start driving. All right. I know where this customer is. Let's go. Holy smokes. Can I go? Oh, I don't trust it. I'm going to go backwards. I need to see if there is a... Oh, there's nothing there. Go forward. I had to make sure there was nothing in front of my car that I was going to hit. Going on a 10-minute drive. It looks like a house, and I'll leave at the door, and they just sent me a gate code. Well, there's a lot of police on the road today. They must be looking to give people speeding tickets. I hope I don't get one. Don't give me no speeding ticket. All the way down. Make a left. Make a left on what street is this? I think I might be going to Anthem Country Club. Let's see. No, it's not. Based on the address, it's not Anthem Country Club. There's another policeman. Yeah, they're really out in force. They must have to meet a quota to give out so many speeding tickets today. The speed limit on this road is 45. All I gotta do is stay under 45-ish. 45-ish. They're building something new in the shopping center on the right, but I don't know what's coming there yet. It's just a bunch of rocks right now and construction equipment. The only businesses that are recently went out of business in this area have been the Rainforest Cafe, that went out of business. Blaze Pizza, that went out of business. And then there was a Foot Doctor, they went out of business. Those are the only ones I see in this area that I drive around in regularly that I've noticed go out of business. So far no major food places I've seen go out of business yet. There's a place over here called Hummus. I'm not sure if that's still there. I didn't quite make out the sign or not. I know I haven't been there in a long time. That used to be a regular place I would pick up from. They were like these really overpriced healthy bowls of vegetables and some kind of protein. inside the car, it's really warm. But when you step outside, that wind is cold. This is a leave at the door, yes. And they text message me the gate code, and I have that on a separate screen on my phone. Okay. Got about another hour until it starts to slow down again. Usually around 9 or 9:30, all the other DoorDashers and Uber Eats drivers, they all start to wake up and get dressed and get out the door. I'm the early bird. I like to get out here before the competition takes up all of the offers. A lot of new drivers think it's better to work like dinner time and lunch, but that's what everybody thinks, and there are too many drivers out at that time. When I feel like having a nice breakfast at a restaurant, I'll just go get it myself and bring it home. I think once in a while, like maybe 2 times a year, I'll order through one of the delivery apps to have it because I'm just so tired, but not very often. I'm like, if I can do this for work, why can't I just go and get it myself and save myself a buck? Or just go eat at the restaurant itself. I think I'm going to that place I was at the other day where they were putting in a new call box. I hope the code works, because if it's the place I'm thinking of, they put a new box in and the code may not work. Let's see what oh no, it's not that place, it's another place. That's good. The place I'm thinking of is to the right. I'm going to the left. All right, what's the code? Oh, I don't have to put the code in. The gate's open. Well, fantastic. Save me a step. Glad this is the second part of the delivery and I'll be done. All right, I see it. We're here. Thank you. Take a photo. Take a photo of yourself. Thanks for verifying. You're welcome. How do I get out of here? How did I get in here? I think I came from this way. Delivery went fine. I wasn't expecting there to be that big iron gate at their door. And I was like, just perfect. All I need is for a strong wind to come and the straws are going to blow off of this tray with orange juice. And I think this was one of the rare moments where I didn't get orange juice on my hands. Usually when I pick up orange juice from that restaurant, the lids are so loose on the cups that the orange juice is splashing all over my hands in my car. Something's coming in. Oh no. Oh no. They want me to go all the way to the strip for $27. No, no, and no. It was $2 for every mile, but I'm not driving up to the strip. Sorry. That would have completed my day. I would have hit my 50 bucks. But not that drop off. I'm like, oh no. You're not getting me to go over there. got the next offer from Uber Eats. We're gonna pick up 2 orders from Urth Caffe. I'm gonna get $17.70 for 6 miles. After I complete this one, I'll only need to make $7 more to reach my goal. Four double chocolate croissants, rising sun matcha latte, egg salon, panini chicken al diablo. Alright, that sounds like a big order. Breakfast burrito, egg salon, plain bread pudding breakfast. So good, no drinks. It looks like just one drink, and the rest is all food. All right, let's go get it. All right, you go there, you go there. Coffee can go there. All right, everyone's in. All right, verify this order. Verify this order. Complete the pickup. All right. My gosh. First customer is on the floor. 6 minutes, 2.9 miles. Gotta get on the freeway. It's a leave at the door. Some of their items are missing. They tried to call the customer, and they did not respond to the customer. So I mean, they couldn't get a hold of the customer. Man, that place is busy. Place was busy in there, and their section for picking up to-go orders was closed, and they had this really confusing velvet rope that made it really confusing to figure out what you're supposed to do when you're ready to pick up an order. So I had to get assertive, and then just went over the rope right to the register and made eye contact with somebody. Once I told them the names of the two customers, they handed me one bag and one coffee. And I said, I think you're missing another bag. And they looked and they said, oh yeah. So one of the customers almost just got a coffee and no food. And they're the ones that ordered the most food. I was kind of surprised that she said that they reached out to the customer. It's usually they put that responsibility onto me. I'll get there and they'll be like, can you contact the customer and tell them we're out of Pepsi? Any special delivery instructions? No, just leave it at the door. Good. I'll just leave it at the door, and if they lower the tip, they lower the tip. Nothing I can do about it. The one nice thing is that both orders are equally substantial, so more than likely it's an even split between the two, so it shouldn't significantly impact the total amount of money I'm earning on this delivery. Left. Half a mile to go. There were some ladies in the restaurant that thought I cut in front of them. They were like staring at the menu, talking to each other. Then when they saw that I was suddenly at the register, you should have seen the attitude they had. I'm like, girl, I'm not trying to take your spot. I just need to pick up some food and get the heck out of here. Probably like, we were here first. They're supposed to help us. Urth Caffe is like for the wealthy people in the area, so there's a lot more attitude that goes on in those type of places. A lot more passive aggressive behavior. If you go to McDonald's, they're more direct. They're like, excuse me, I was here first. Excuse me, I was here first. Is it this house? Let's see. I think it's this one. I can't see the address because of the angle of the house, but I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh, it's heavy. Next one is 6 minutes from here. It's a house. It's a meet at the door. Okay, well, if I have to meet somebody, at least it's this one where I have all their items. This is going to be a guard-gated community I'm going to. I think. Do I have any gate code? No. So it's probably a guard. Let me get my ID out for the guard. Yup, it's gonna be a guard-gated community. The blue icon's on, they're watching for me, so that's a good sign. Hello. Thank you too. Alrighty then. On our way. Customer did not let the guard know that I was coming. They called the moment I was at the gate, and they were on the phone with the customer. Coming up on the right. Is it this one? No. One more. Maybe this one? God, it's so hard to see the addresses. Well, this must be it. This is it. Yeah, thank you. Hello. Good morning.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yeah, not a problem.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye-bye. Here. All right. Let's get $7 more so I can wrap this day up in a bow. He must have been hungry. He didn't even wait for me to get to the door. The only thing that kept him from actually walking to me as I was in the courtyard, I think, was because he was in his bare feet. He didn't want to walk on the dirty courtyard and get his feet dirty. Oh, wide load. Go fast, go fast. There's a truck coming down. I couldn't tell how fast he was going. I was like, he can't be going fast. This is a 35 mile an hour road. But I think he was going more like 40, 45. Ooh. Let's see, is that wide load going to be making a right turn? Yeah, good. I'm glad he's not behind me. I didn't want that big giant truck running me over. Shoot, that truck would have flattened me like a pancake. I don't know if I should park and wait for the next one or just head home and wait for the next one. I only need $7 more. How hard could that be on a Saturday? That probably means I should park. It's 9:06 a.m. That means that the other delivery drivers are putting their shoes on and getting ready. Getting their delivery boxes ready in their cars right now. Girl, what are you doing? She thinks she's directing traffic. Come on. Yeah, I should be able to get like a Starbucks or a Carl's Jr. or something if I park in the shopping center coming up. There's a lot of places there. I shouldn't have to wait more than 5 minutes, maybe 10 at the most. So I guess that's better than going all the way back home. I'll have to just watch a few TikToks to pass the time. Yep, some's coming in. $3. No. No, thanks. That ain't gonna cut the mustard. Just park over here by Walgreens and wait. From DoorDash. It's way more money than I wanted to make, but it's worth it. Go to Sprouts, and I'm right here at Sprouts. Shop for 5 items, and also go then to Rachel's Kitchen, and then drop off for the same customer. I'm gonna get $18.50 for 9.2 miles. Let's head on over to Smart and Final. Let's head on over to Sprouts. I've arrived at the store. Start the shopping. Don't send the text message. I'm picking up at Sprouts a really easy item. 5 of them. It's 5 candy bars. Super simple. We'll be in and out of there in a blink of an eye. As long as they're in stock. If they're not in stock, there might be a problem. This is going to be a good way to end the day. We're going to go well past the goal, and it's going to be an easy experience, mostly. They don't have the item the customer wants, so this is a possible substitute. Didn't I say this one was going to be easy? Famous last words. Customer said, "No, thank you. I do not want a substitute." So I issued a refund, and since that was the only item that they wanted, the app had me cancel the entire order and had to confirm that I'm canceling the entire order. And then it asked me, "Why are you canceling this entire order?" I said, "All items are out of stock and customer wants a refund." And that was that. That was the long and the short of that situation. And now we're going to go on a 5-minute drive to Rachel's Kitchen to pick up their food. This will be where the bulk of the money's coming from anyway. The app said for going to Sprouts and attempting to shop for the customer, I would receive $5. Now I only need $2 more to reach my goal, so I suppose if I really didn't want to do this one, I could cancel it. But I think because I'm picking up their food, that's probably where the bulk of the tip is coming from, is from their actual meal, not those 5 candy bars. So I might as well just get it done. Kind of unusual that they would want a specific candy bar but not have a substitute. That market has so many different types of candy bars. You'd think they would want something else, but no. It was ready, no waiting. Going to be a 17-minute drive, 8 miles. It's going to just be a leave at the door, and they only ordered an omelet, that's all, nothing else. So this may turn out to be a total bust. I mean, I'll still hit my goal, but money to mile ratio may turn out to be really poor on this one. Basically, the customer wanted 5 candy bars and an omelet. And they were gonna pay me, I think it's $18. Wow. That's a lot of money for 5 candy bars and an omelet. Press stop orders after delivery. I don't want to do any more work after this. I am well beyond my goal. And when I'm done, I will have, oh God, probably about 36, no, I'll probably have over 40 something miles on the car. Or maybe on Sunday I won't have to drive that many miles. Oh, somebody got pulled over. They were probably speeding. They have a medical condition. Who knows? Oh, gotta make the light. I'm very glad this is not a meet at the door. There's nothing worse than not being able to give the customer what they want and then you gotta see them in person and try to put on a happy face. The amount of money they were going to pay me for this order is probably more expensive than what this omelet costs. I can't imagine this omelet being any more than about $15 at the most, because that's all it is. There's no sides or anything, no drink. I wonder if some people do DoorDash and Uber Eats and have it delivered as like a charity service. They see all these people who do this work and they think, well, at least the money I'm tipping to this person, it's going to somebody who really needs the money. That's why they're doing this job. That's possible. Stuck at that light. That light's long. Still got another 3 miles to go to the drop-off, but this road is like a racetrack, and you just kind of the traffic's very light, especially on the weekend. As long as the lights are kind to me, I should just flow on up for the next 3 miles to the drop-off. I should be back home by 10, so if I started at 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 2.5 hours. That's a normal day. It seems like no matter what I do, I always work somewhere between 2 and 3 hours every day. I don't like it when the last delivery takes me so far away. But for the dollar amount, I couldn't say no. The only way I could have said no if it was taking me to the strip. That would have been an instant decline on the order. But since it was just taking me over here into Anthem, it's like, why not do it? It's easy. The hardest part is just driving up there. But the traffic, there's no traffic up here. Very few lights. And the houses are all single story in this part of the neighborhood. So stairs or any problems of any kind. So it would be like somebody threw $18 on the floor and I just walked away and didn't pick it up. That's what it would feel like. Oh shoot. Oops, sorry. Whoopsie. I think I was daydreaming at that point. Just about there, one more minute. All right, we're here. Thank you. Ooh, we got screwed. We got screwed over. All this way for $8.50 plus $5, $13.50 for 9 miles. Wow. Oh, nothing I can do. It wasn't like they didn't get screwed over as well, because all they ended up with was an omelet. So we both lost. It was a lose-lose for everybody. So $5 less than what I should have gotten. What a bummer. Well, anyway, I hit my goal. That's all that matters.